easy task. He could only provide us with basic necessities in a loving and humble home. Thanks to IC benefits, the four of us received education at a discount formula of buy one, get the remaining three for free. I once asked him, why doesn't he teach private lessons to make some extra income? He was extremely mad at me, and he said, it's unethical, improper, and absolutely not necessary. Sitting in his class, all of us, he solved the same problem over and over, and in so many different ways, that he ensured that the dumbest in class would get it. He almost tossed a couple of jokes to keep the rest entertained and focused. His creative teaching methods, coupled with his pleasant personality and character, created a unique teacher and student eternal bond. Whenever we went in public, it always seemed that someone popped out of the blue and shouted with joy, "Mr. Haddad!" They were IC alumni, most of which were famous, rich, and successful. These cheerful young alumni recollected the good old times at school and in IC. I could immediately observe the pride on his face as he smiled. He would then turn to us, to the four kids, and he would say, "That was my student." One day, I dared to ask him, "What do we get out of all of this? They're all rich and famous. What do we get out of all of this?" His face shrugged at me, as if I spoke words of blasphemy. It then struck me that he was an educator and not a teacher. He is one of those rare mentors, like Mr. Nadir here, whose mission in life is not limited to teaching Newton's laws of physics, but rather it is to raise a responsible, successful generation who would rebuild our nation based on knowledge, justice, equality, forgiveness, and fraternity. And these are his exact words he used when describing his life mission in his final retirement speech while addressing the 1981 graduating class. Today I can envisage his smile of fulfillment as we are gathered here, his students, colleagues, friends, children, and grandchildren, to honor and celebrate the life of Yacoub Saba Haddad. Looking at your faces now, I can only see that his contagious smile, for he has succeeded to touch and inspire each one of us with his ideals, values, and unconditional love.